Hello everyone, I'm so happy to welcome back. For those who are returning subscribers, I'm really grateful and I'm so thankful for all the people that I keep on subscribing to our base family. I'm so much grateful. Thank you so much. And for those people that are stopping by for the very first time, my name is Lillian Titus. You're welcome to this family. And we're talking today about the power of imagination. Our last conversation, we were talking about how to say correctly. If you have not seen the video, you can go and check the video. It's still in my channel. We talked about how to say correctly, and we identified three positions of our eyes. We identified physical eyes, spiritual eyes, and the soul, the eyes of our souls. And we talked about the eyes of our soul is the where we're creating. That's where the magic happened. That's why we can create things. That's why we can envision things. That's why we can see something that we want and we can embody it to become ours. And that's where we can remove anything that is protruding in our life, forcing itself to become part of our life. For instance, you meet somebody or your family or even your parents. That sometimes parents speak words out of anger, out of reaction. They'll just tell you like, you're stupid, you're good enough, you're not good enough, look at you, you're ugly. Words like that will really torment you in your soul. And without knowing, maybe that word is already being planted inside of you, in your soul, as a seed. You're working with it, but always when you want to do something greater, or when you are in the cloud of many people, you feel so insecure because you remember somebody said you're ugly. Somebody says you're not good enough. So you didn't realize that that thing was already being planted inside of you as a seed. So that has already affected your soul in how you envision yourself. So when you come to imaginate, you can't imaginate properly because there's things you're seeing in the eyes of your soul that you're not your really you. And today we're learning about that. We'll go about that topic deeper in another video. But let's talk about imagination. That's what we're talking about today. Everything you see around was once imagined. Everything is a product of imagination. There's one time person thought, let me create a jacket. It will be clean in color. Let us make it with a hoodie. It was an imagination. Everything that you see, there was once imagination. Everything that you were wishing to become was once an imagination. Everything that you see people have achieved was once an imagination. We see cars, airplane, television. We see a lot of things. Apple was Steve Jobs' imagination. We see airplanes was Wright brothers' imagination. We see the medication the farmers were reading about pharmaceutical medications, were learning about medicines, was once made in every disease, in every not only disease, but in every solution that have been provided in the health sector. There is a father to that. We have a father of microbiology, father of pathology, because there are people who imaginate that solution, and now we are living. Now when you're sick, you're going to the hospital, you'll be given a medication. But that medication was somebody's idea first. So now we know. Steve Jobs said it. He said in his book of The Power of Conscious Mind, he said that the stronger your imagination, the stronger your mind is. It works hand in hand. If your imagination is not stronger, if you cannot create the life that you desire, if there is nothing in your imagination concerning your future, your mind is not stronger. Your mind is not stronger. Your life will be determined by things that happens around you. Your life will be determined according to what people are saying towards you or what people are thinking of you, because you have not taken inventory to think of yourself, to know what do I really desire concerning myself. What am I imagining myself? Who do I see myself to become? Because if you don't see it, you cannot become it. You cannot become what you don't see. And everything that you see that people they have that have been given by God, you can manifest it. Anything, name it, you can manifest it. The Bible is telling us, I love this story. Jesus, he was telling the disciples that do not say that we are waiting for 4 seasons for this plant to harvest. But raise your eyes and see to the field and look at the field that the harvest is already being made whole. He was saying that raise your eyes and look to the field, that the harvest is ready. What Jesus was trying to tell his disciple is, when your eyes are low, you cannot see something in completion. You always see yourself as if that you're not good enough. And that's how we see ourselves every day. We think God is looking at us in the situation we are. God, when He looks at you, my brother, when God is looking at you, my sister, He sees what you can become. He sees the probability of what He can make you to become. He sees the finished product of you. He doesn't see your situation. He doesn't see that today you don't have a job. He doesn't see that you're sitting in the room you have not eaten. He doesn't see that. He sees how He can make you great. But if you allow Him to walk in your imagination, to change the perspective on how you view your life, how you view your future, it works like that. He told them, rise your eyes and look to the field. See that the harvest is already being made. It's ready to be harvested. Rise your eyes. Most of the time we don't have faith in our imagination. We are doubting what we see. We don't believe it. And the greatest tragedy in the life is people that have sight but lack of vision. We have a lot of people. They have eyes, physical eyes, they can see. But when they're concerning their future, they're blank. Because they cannot see it from within. Because they cannot envision it from within. What can you do now? Only thing that you can do right now, I want to ask you this. What do you know? Because what you know, you can see it. Anything that you know, you can see it. And if things that you desire in your life, they don't come to pass, either you didn't see it, or you saw it in the wrong eyes. And that's why we did that video of how to see correctly, so that you can identify the position of the eyes. Because most of the time we see things in our physical eyes and we think we're manifesting them. You cannot create things with your physical eyes. You can create with your soul eyes, which are your imagination. There is one story in the Bible also, I love it so much. When God saw those people that were building a tower of Babylon, and they speak for themselves and they imagine it, let's build a tower that we will reach to, so that we can see God. We reach to heavens to see God. And then the Bible says, when God looked down and see the way they have imagined, the way they think, He said that let's stop them, let's change their language. Because the way they're thinking, there's a possibility of these people not stopping what they're doing and to achieve what they're hoping to achieve. The same applies. God stopped those people to build the tower because He knew the power of imagination. God tell the students to raise their eyes to look to the field, that the harvest are ready, because He knew the power of imagination. Raise your eyes today. Believe in that thing. That imagination you're having, that I want to be a footballer, that I want to build a company, I want to establish a legacy in our life. Maybe you're the pioneer of change in your family. Maybe in your family there's nobody has ever done that. Or there's nobody in the entire clan that have ever achieved what you're dreaming to achieve. But I'm here to tell you that you can become the pioneer of change in your family, in your country rather, if you imaginate and to believe what you're imagining. Just to imaginate in your mind that I can be a doctor, and stay at home, you can never achieve it. And let me give you this as a tip. Many people will not believe you. Nobody will believe you at first. Because if somebody could tell Apple and the Steve Jobs that Apple will not be a good brand of the phone later, or if somebody would tell the person who invented airplane that how can a big, huge vehicle be flying in the sky, it can be possible, he could maybe even stop to do that. The father of gravitation, when he started to invent, how did he throw up the apple and the apple came back down, and he started imagining why he didn't go directly to the moon. Why did it come back down? He started imagining and realized that there is a power of gravitation. Nobody believed them. We are believing them now because it has already been proved that it works. So don't try to make people know that what I'm doing matters. Just do it. Just believe it. Just imagine it, and it will work for you. Maybe in your family, people don't get married. Maybe in your family, people, they end up having divorces. And you're believing to a good family. You're believing of having a very godly feeling family. You're believing of having joy. You're believing of accomplishing all your dream. Believe it and do it. If they don't believe you, that's very okay. They didn't even believe Jesus was the king until he resurrected and went to heaven. Hey, today, that some people don't believe. They don't believe. And maybe you're here watching me today. Maybe you're not even a Christian. And I'm not here to force you to be a Christian. I'm not here to force you to believe in Jesus Christ. But I'm telling you that you can make your life better by changing your imagination. You can change it. You can see and view your life and how God views your life. And everything can be possible. Imagination is the birth of innovation. When you imaginate right, your life will become right. Thank you for watching this video. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and you share and you like and you save the video for your friends and your family.